Hello, my friends, and welcome back to a brand new Realm News Flash. I am your host, the Dark Lord, the one who puts the real in Realm and expands your mind one block at a time. Mojang is on its holiday break and has not been making too much news lately, but that's okay because there's always something going on in Minecraft universe for me to report on. Today, I will first cover a bit of Mojang merchandising as I usually do when there is something to report. I will then drift from that and talk about a rumor that has been floating around Twitter about a future update or drop. What I'm referring to is seasons. Yes, there is speculation that Mojang is working on seasons as being the next big drop, potentially coming spring 2025. Again, that is some major speculation and a big maybe. Along with seasons, I will be discussing this week's upcoming episode as well, which this week's Realm News episode is over villages, and I will be reading off comments in a poll I conducted. Are you all ready to start the show? Let's begin with the news. As I stated, I will begin with the news covering Minecraft's newest purchasable, soon-to-be item in the real world. This happens to be a sweet treat, not a hoodie or an RC Creeper toy. Nope, this happens to be a Minecraft Oreo. Yes, on December 3rd, Oreo, United Kingdom, and Ireland on Twitter announced that they will be releasing an Oreo with a pickaxe on one side of it sometime in January 2025. It had a very brief video of an Oreo kind of just graphic. Well, it wasn't graphic, but it showed the Oreo just kind of floating around in this digital space, and it showed the pickaxe on one side of it, and it was really subtle. Actually, my girlfriend made a good point. She asked, is there green filling? And I imagine because of the creeper is green. And I said, no, there's no green filling. It looks just like a standard Oreo cookie, but it has a little pickaxe, how do I want to say, imprinted on one side and then the Oreo brand name on the other side of it. And she goes, oh, that's kind of lame. And I was like, it's just subtle. I kind of like it. Honestly, I kind of like this, the subtlety of it. But I could kind of see why some people would want something a little bit more apparently Minecraft. This you have to actually really look at. Anyways, so that's going to be coming out hopefully in January 2025, and it's all for a promotion. It's promoting or it's embracing the soon-to-be a Minecraft movie. That's what Oreo's doing. They must have teamed up with them for this movie coming out. I know that this was an Oreo's United Kingdom and Ireland Twitter page, but I'm sure that we will be receiving this in the United States as well. That's just my personal opinion. I don't see Oreo not giving Americans Minecraft on their Oreos. So I just don't see that happening, especially since we love our sweets and snacks over here. I don't see that happening. So I'm sure we'll see that here. I will report on it when it lands in the States. I'll probably buy it when it releases, honestly. I'll shoot you guys a picture on Twitter and my Blue Sky and my Realm News Reddit page. I mean, I tried the suspicious stew Pringles from 2 years ago, so why not, right? Now, I would like to move on to the speculation over seasons. I started to notice a flurry of posts on Twitter several days ago over the topic of seasons. Yes, seasons. Winter, spring, autumn, summer, all those. It appears that many people are speculating, and not in that order, and it appears that many people are speculating, or were speculating, that seasons may be a new update or drop that will arrive in spring of 2025. I went ahead and I dived into a couple of reputable sources on the topic. Those sources being Waddles and Sliced Lime, which I will have links to those YouTube videos in the episode description. I follow Waddles and Sliced Lime's accounts on Twitter, Blue Sky, so I've been following them for months, pretty much since Realm News has been around. Waddles released a 15-minute video on December 11th titled Every Minecraft 1.22 Seasons Update Teaser and Hint. It was a super informative video that provided much information. In the video, Waddles points out that Minecraft Legends modder who goes by the handle Mikely. Mikely is a well-known modder for Legends and the person that invented Pigmen, which led to Piglins, for those who are not familiar with Mikely. And I've been a friend of Mikely's through the Twitter, Blue Sky, and social media space for about a year now. Mikely was the first source to point out that seasons may be coming to vanilla when they discovered it in a line of code. The line of code was MCE : dynamic texture : season foliage texture. That's what it was. There's a picture here I have. I won't be including that in anything. I might put that in my Reddit potentially. Might want to go check there. But that's the line of code that Mikely found, and they posted that on, I believe, Blue Sky. And Waddles put that in their video, which I just decided to report on. So it just went from one person to the next. These 3 words were broken down by Waddles in the video, but foliage being the biggest because that literally refers to all the plant life in the game. Just think of all the grass, leaves, flowers, and other plant life in the game that would be affected by seasons, just like in real life. Also, Waddles points out that Minecraft's channel on the WhatsApp had made a post with the emojis of, and this was interesting. Excuse me, let me clear my throat. My allergies are horrible. Anyways, in the WhatsApp, there's a Minecraft channel, and they posted a response to a client or a customer to one of their questions of what to expect in a future drop. And one of the developers' responses was these 4 emojis, which I'm about to list: a closed flower, an open flower, a sun, and a calendar with the page turning. So very cryptic, and this has people wondering if these are signs of seasons or perhaps an end update, which makes no sense to me. I do not get end vibes from this post at all. But some people are seeing this as an end update. Seasons would make more sense than end update to me, but what do I know? I mean, the closed flower, open flower, to me shows time passing. The sun, well, we all know this time of year that our daylight hours up in this hemisphere, the northern hemisphere, have dwindled significantly, right? And we'll slowly start to get more daylight after, I believe, December 22nd, the shortest day of the year, I believe. Fact check me on that. And I think that's winter solstice, and then it'll start to increase after that. So the sun, to me, that I could see that being showing as well a passage of time, but the fluctuation of the orbit of Earth and how that creates seasons. And then you have the calendar depicted here with the corner folded, kind of dog-eared, indicating that's easy to turn or flip over that month and go on to the next month. Time's passing, the years passing, seasons are passing. I could see that being something to do with seasons. I really can. An end update? No, not at all. But what do I know? Maybe there's something there that I'm not seeing that Minecrafters with much more knowledge than I correlate with the end in these 4 emojis. So anyways, I'll be curious in a few months or years to see what occurs with this. I hope we do get seasons, honestly. Seasons would be amazing. Now, moving on. Waddles in their video provides another possible clue to another indicator seasons may be on the horizon. They mention a person that I've talked about just briefly, who goes by Slice Lime. Slice Lime is another account that I follow on Twitter. Now, X. Slice Lime, according to the biography on their YouTube account, says, quote, I am a game developer currently working as tech lead for the Minecraft Java core team at Mojang, but also a gamer, a programmer, a map maker, and a designer. The YouTube and Twitch channels are personal projects run entirely in my spare time. I do not accept sponsorship deals." End quote. There are a couple key points that I'd like to highlight right there. They are a game developer for Minecraft Java, which gives them a lot of clout when they make a post over the game of Minecraft, and that these videos are their personal projects on YouTube. One of those personal projects, posted a year ago, titled Seasons, was made for a beta Minecraft data pack that they made and put on Modrinth.com. Also, Sly Slime's account on Twitter posted on December 6th, quote, "Beta version 0.3 of the Seasons pack is now available, updating the pack to be compatible with Minecraft 1.21.4 and optimizing the pack significantly," end quote. Although they say that these are personal projects, one cannot help but notice the timing of this update to their own data pack. Waddles explains in their video that it has been a couple years since Sly Slime has updated their Seasons data pack, and now they suddenly do. Coincidentally, around the same time Minecraft releases those 4 cryptic symbols on WhatsApp: the open flower, closed flower, sun, calendar. To reiterate, we can find this data pack at modrinth.com. The owner of it is Sly Slime. The publication date to the changelog was made on December 6, 2024 at 3:18 p.m. I'll go ahead and read off a summary of the changelog made that day. Quote, "Minecraft version update. Upgraded to Minecraft 1.21.4. Biome Edition added support for the Pale Garden and Cherry Grove biomes. Visual and gameplay enhancements. Added snow covering to eye blossoms and pale moss carpets, optimizing the pack, fixed ice formation in rivers, and fixed loot issues." End quote. Hey, snow-covered eye blossoms would look really neat, and pale moss carpets covered in snow, yeah, that would look pretty awesome. I watched Sly Slime's YouTube video that promotes their data pack Seasons. I must say that I am impressed by it. It looks amazing, folks. Even if Mojang doesn't add Seasons to Minecraft, we have Sly Slime's version out there that you can download and play. I am tempted to try it out. I would like to explain what I saw in Sly Slime's video now. There are 4 typical seasons: autumn, winter, spring, summer, and a wet/dry season for the savanna. I didn't see what it does for the desert though. It is shader compatible, multiplayer friendly, and can be played on a server. Each season lasts 20 Minecraft days. In autumn, the leaves on the trees will turn a golden red. Then winter arrives with the cold, which makes the surface of the rivers and bodies of the water freeze to ice. Snow covers the trees, small plants, and other vegetation such as flowers as well. 20 days later, spring arrives, and the snow and ice melts away, exposing beautiful new green foliage. Patches of slightly pink new leaves also appear amongst the green foliage. It is worth checking out the 2-minute video. It is really neat to see the biomes change with the seasons, and I am absolutely in love with it. I must go ahead and make another quote from Sly Slime that they posted with their updated data pack on Seasons. They state this on Twitter, now X. Quote, "Since I see this update being included in all kinds of speculation, let me just repeat very clearly. This project has nothing to do with my job or what is going on with future updates. None of my side projects do." End quote. They make that very clear, and they go on to say no to a person who asks if this is coming to vanilla, like a firm no. So who knows, my friends? I think in the next couple months, we will hear more about the next drop. I personally would love to see seasons added to Minecraft. I believe that this will not happen anytime soon because this would be an extremely large overhaul. It would affect everything in the game. It would have to be well thought out. It would make it incredibly more real though, and I am in favor for it. Before moving on, I read a fascinating article found at GameRant.com titled "Predicting Minecraft's Next Update Release Window After the Garden Awakens" by Bruna Tellis. It goes on to say that the year of 2025 will be a big year for Mojang when it comes to fully seeing how the new drop format will be. Will it oversaturate the market with drops, overwhelming us, the customer, with so many items, blocks, mobs, and biomes that we just become oblivious to it? Will they do a melange of big drops with small ones throughout the year, or a bunch of small ones? We saw Mojang start this new format with the Armored Paws update and then followed by the Tricky Trials. As you all know, that was then followed with Bundles of Bravery and the Garden Awakens all in 1 year. The article has pointed out something interesting to me, something that I have not noticed. The gap between the drops, Bundles of Bravery, and the Garden Awakens was exactly 42 days between. If this is the established pattern, then we could expect to see another drop, whether big or small, in February or March of 2025. Some of these may be extremely small drops, such as the 1.2 or 1.20.3 that made some changes to bats and decorated pots. This was in fact called quote-unquote first trial by Mojang in this new drop format that Mojang has implemented. I found that all extremely fascinating. With that said, that is all I have on the speculation of seasons today, folks. I would like to now move on to the Realm news part of today's show. In a couple days, this Thursday, Realm News will be presenting a new episode, episode 49, titled, What is your villager count? Allow me to sum it up for you before I play a small clip. This episode is a unique one because there is no reel in it nor realm segment. It is all about the poll in this week's episode and the feedback received from the Minecraft community. I made this episode much shorter as well. If you remember, I stated in a previous Realm News Flash about maybe 2-3 weeks ago that I would be making shorter Realm News episodes. This will go on until, about the end of January. I'm doing this just because of the holiday season, and I'm just extremely busy this time of the year. Thursday's episode, however, is all about this question that I posed. Quote, I am curious about how many villagers you have in your world or biggest village, whether that be a natural village or made by your hands. I recently did a census on my population, and I have a total villager count of 372 villagers, albeit I have around 30 villages that I have made in almost 2 years of building this world. My biggest town has approximately 38 villagers. How many do you have in your biggest town? End quote. It was very interesting to find out the results, and I was shocked to learn that quite a few people have more than 100 villagers in the world. Allow me to play a clip to this week's episode. I have recently conducted a kingdom-wide census of every town. It took a little while to count them all. It really did. It took me some time because they're spread out all over the place, tucked into. Some are underground. I may have forgot a couple. My kingdom is large and wide, and I have constructed and found a total of 37 villages in the past 2 years. Most of those I built myself, but I would say probably 10 of those are naturally spawned villages. Maybe less. Maybe 7 are probably naturally spawned. My realm has a total population of approximately 372 villagers milling about, and it is continuously growing. I am always looking for places to build or to establish new colonies. Yes, I probably forgot a couple villages out there somewhere. In fact, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure that I forgot one in my Scotia province. And I did not count all of my forts built in remote spots across my overworld, only the places with villagers. You all know by now that I love to build towns. It was a fun episode to make because most of it is feedback from fellow Minecrafters and reading off their comments on village creation. So if you are intrigued by villages and how other people go about making villages or the population of their overworlds, you will not want to miss this week's episode of Realm News. Releasing Thursday, just a couple days. Realm News can be found anywhere that you enjoy listening to podcasts. Spread the word. Tell all your friends and family members to listen to it. I hope to see you all there. Until then, I wish you all happy crafting and a wonderful week. The Dark Lord signing out. Hello, Realm News fans. I just wanted to pop back in here and just tell you all how much I appreciate you for listening to the show. It means the world to me that you tune in every week to hear me, the Dark Lord, the one who puts the real in realm and expands your mind one block at a time. I am honored to be your host and to be able to deliver to you weekly original Minecraft content, with Realm News Flash and Realm News on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you enjoyed the show, I would love it if you would tell your friends about it and tell them to follow the show. Hit that like button and leave a comment. I know that on Spotify you can leave comments on individual episodes, same on Good Pods. I'm not sure on all the other podcast player platforms out there, but I appreciate the feedback, so please comment if you are able to. If you cannot comment wherever you listen to Realm News, then you can by following Realm News at either its Twitter, now X, Blue Sky, Reddit, or email, which is all found at bio.link/Realm News, which is all lowercase. Again, that is bio.link/Realm News. There you can also make a monetary donation by clicking on the Ko-Fi link. I put in about 30 hours a week in research, writing, editing, marketing, recording, social media, and much more in creating and keeping this show running. The donations would help me eventually give up my second job so I can focus more on this podcast and deliver more content with better quality to you. I understand times are tough, and I do not expect anyone to give me money. I'm just saying that if you are able to, it's much appreciated. However, you can show your appreciation by just listening, liking, following, or recommending the show, as I said earlier. That means much more than you would ever know. With that said, I wish you all happy crafting, and I look forward to talking to you at the next Realm News episode. The Dark Lord signing out.